What's up, fam? Remember that Vin Diesel movie where he was an immortal witch hunter? I know some of you don't want to remember it, but it came to mind. That said, it's 2026, I'm the Elite X1, and let's start this year's indie game recommendations off with a certified banger. WITCHFIRE, developed by the astronauts, is a first-person dark fantasy roguelike extraction shooter built around precision gunplay, mobility, and build synergy. In WITCHFIRE, you select a starting class and play as a prayer. Cursed witch hunters using black powder weapons, arcane spells, melee weapons, and relics to carve through corrupted maps packed with all manner of lethal enemies and monstrosities. The overall combat loop is deceptively deeper, especially with the latest melee-focused update. You can now actively weave melee into gunplay to manage ammo, interrupt enemy chains, and control close-range pressure instead of just disengaging. WITCHFIRE's gunplay is the real king though. Weapons hit hard and they feel as heavy as some old medieval-style fantasy guns should. And they also require skill and care to master with their high recoil, headshot multipliers, and reload windows to punish bad timing. Mobility factors in as well with slide shots, but quick swaps and ability chaining are also where the skill ceiling gets elevated. The game's world escalation system is where the roguelike extraction tag comes into play, as it also changes how you route or run. The longer you stay on the map, the higher the corruption level builds. Enemy numbers increase, elite variants appear more frequently, and mistakes become exponentially more punishing as the witch sends calamities your way. It forces real decision making, and you do push deeper for higher tier loot, or you can extract early to protect your build. Successful progression of WITCHFIRE always feels deliberate and build focused. Between runs, you unlock new firearms, spells, relics, and passive stats that directly alter combat flow, cooldown reduction, mobility boosts, crit damages, and elemental factors. Builds actually matter when mixing melee tools with skill-based crowd control or burst damage setups. On a technical level, WITCHFIRE is damn impressive. It's literally one of the most optimized Unreal Engine 5 games I've ever seen. WITCHFIRE has been actively putting AAA games of the same genre to shame throughout its early access journey, and the $40 price tag just makes the shade even stronger. It's shaping up to be a hardcore shooter for players who like mastery instead of hand-holding. And with WITCHFIRE version 1.0 release drawing very near, I can't even imagine what else the devs have left to add to this indie masterwork. But I will put it out there right now that I believe WITCHFIRE deserves to be already in the conversation for someone's Game of the Year nominations. WITCHFIRE is absolutely firing on all cylinders right now, available on Steam.